All right, Robert Drury back again on my quest to 2200, and let's see if we can get a game going. I'm at 2101 right now, and my opponent is 2178. And let's see, starts off with the d4, and we will start with no one's defense, which brings the bishop out, and now he's got an English going with the 2 pawns here. We will go d6. The knight's going to come to d7, and we want to save the e-pawn push in one motion. Most likely he will bring a knight here. If he does that, we will bring a pawn up, and we will prepare the push with the bishop coming to g. Oh, he does not. All right. That's interesting. All right, let's go ahead and push. We'll take back this way if he en passant it, we'll take back this way. Let's see, he's thinking about it. I am not sure if that is the correct way to go, but that is the route we have chosen. Now, if he does that, I do have, I'll have 2 pawns. I'll have 2 pawns in the, well, I'll have 2 pawns on E and D. All right, he's thinking about it. Let's see what we, oh, he does it. He thought about it and he said, okay, it'll work. This one's an interesting one. A lot of people wouldn't do that. If he brings his queen out, we will just push with our pawn here. And regardless, if he doesn't bring his queen, we'll probably still push the pawn, get the bishop out. Okay, we also got, we can go ahead and, that's, I don't know, we'll see. He pushes, we take. All right, so it's interesting. He's taking his time. Now he's going to do this. All right, we'll push here. Maybe he brings the bishop down. We'll bring ours out. Take. He may push here. Oh my God. I don't like this gentleman. Oh. All right. We got to protect. Is he going to come here? We will push it out. Oh, my gracious. Okay. Do I want to do that? No. Give him the pawn. We will give him the pawn if he wants it so bad. And let's see, I do have my development. Got castle, 1, 2, 3. He's got 1, 2, 3. And he goes that route. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's going to do that. Oh. This is no take, push. Okay. I am a pawn down. He's going to come here. Oh, man. All right. I'm going to end up just being a pawn down. I'll take this direction. Nah, do I want to do that? All right. That does leave this. He goes, nope, not going to do that. And what do we do? All right, I'm a pawn down, and I can't seem to catch a break. My games aren't turning out too well. I'm ended up being a pawn down quite a bit, and not only am I pawn down, he's got the two bishops, and we've already taken a couple pawns off the board. Do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Come in here. All right, he can just castle. What am I thinking? He can just castle. But he doesn't. Take. It doesn't work. Let's do this. And he's going to just do that. All right, let's drop back. Come in here. Come in here. I can't come in there. Maybe, I don't know. I'm got some issues going on. How do I get my pawn back and navigate against two bishops? Let's see, what does he got? All right, 1 win, 1 loss for this gentleman, but oh my God. Let's do this. Attack the pawn. Go push. Go here. Attack. I don't know. That's just trading pieces. All right. Let's bear down. See if we can come up with anything. I am a pawn down. Queens are off the board. That's not a good situation. Let's see. Let's see what come in here. Could come in here. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. All right, let's maybe here. Okay, where's he going? Yeah, I can't do that now. All right, let's try to limit the scope of the knight here. What's he gonna come in here? Possibility. Is he push? Possibility. Nah, just now you're gonna drop back. All right, now what? I can't do that. Oh my gracious. All right. I don't have, the problem is, oh my god, I got problems. All right, let's get the knight off the board. Can I get it off the board? Can I get the knight off the board? He's got this then. Oh, that's no good. All right. Knights are coming off the board. He could come in either here. He could come in here. There we go. All right, I gotta somehow. I mean, this guy is going to be active, but I gotta somehow keep his light squared bishop at bay. And that's going to be a bit harder said. All right, let's immediately attack. He defends. How's he going to defend? Because this guy is coming here. And we will try to hit it again. And we will come here. And let's see. He's got one. He's got this. He can actually just push the thing down the board on me. He's got this. All right, he's got one. That's 1, 2, 3. I got 1, 2, 3 attackers. Push. Here. Take. All right, we want to come here. We want to give ourselves a little scope. And what are we going to do? Push. That doesn't do any good. He takes. Tick. Okay. If he pushes, I take. All right, that's gives me an escape square. All right. All right, let's see. I'm down a pawn. Position is, if he pushes, I'm taking. He takes back. Oh my gracious. Push. What I want to do. Oh my god, I got this. I got this move right here. I don't have that move right there. Son of a gun. All right, let's just drop back. And I thought I had that move, and I did not. Oh, I gave him. good God. I gave him my knight, which was a piece that I really needed. Drop back, move over. And, oh, what's he doing? Oh, let's do this. Is he going to take with the pawn? What's he taking with? All right, this has been an interesting game. I mean, he can come in here for a check. I'm going to come up here. And unfortunately for him, he's getting himself in trouble with time. All right, go this route. Come a check. And we'll come here and see if I can. Oh, he does not do that. Oh, my gracious. All right, let's do this. And the intent is, okay, come in here. Let's do this. Let's do this now. Oh, he timed out. Let's see. All right, that's a cheap way to get a win, but let's see what we had going on. Could he hold the pawn? Let's do a game review. And it is 79-9, 77-8. Looks like we both had a blunder. And let's review the game because it was quite interesting there at the end. Okay. All right, he's going d4. I'm going with an Owens defense. And actually, it's called an English defense, I suppose, since he's played the d-pawn. Looks like an English opening now. And I continue in this, and he brings his knight out. So I'm gonna push my pawn, and the intent is to bring a knight here, and then if he goes pushes the e-pawn, I'm going to push. Now, however, I bring my knight around, and he immediately plays d5, which just it creates problems right off the bat because now my push is negated, and I do the push anyway. And he thought about this a long time, and he took here. And be quite honest, that thinking that long on that move probably is what got him in time trouble. And he took. So the engine's has white with a slight advantage, but it's not. It is not the best move. All right, I take back, and he brings a knight around, and now I don't want to do this. I just go ahead with g6. I'm going to just continue developing. Then he brings his knight down. And I could just go queen to e7. And I suppose castle. I go queen to f6. And he brings his queen down. Now he's got a double attack. And I did not want to put a king here. I could have protected it, but I didn't want to put a king there. Now, what I missed was I can just play knight here. And then he can't kick me out because the knight drops. But I missed that defense. And I just went ahead and castle. And I thought, well, I'll give him the pawn. And then I'll start hitting them and target this. It was not a good plan. The simple knight to c5 was the route to go, because then I've got a tempo. I can just kick the knight out. All right, he takes. I take. Let's see. Bishop d7. E7, bishop to G7. It's better than queen taken. All right, so now I've come around. Let's see. Rook D8's the best choice. He takes. I take with the knight. And he defends. Knight to E6. And I bring my knight around thinking, all right, maybe I just plop in here. He's not going to fall for that. It was a waste of time on my part. He brings his bishop. I bring my other knight around. He brings his bishop out to attack my knight. I have to drop it back. I can't afford to lose any pieces at this point. I'm already down a pawn. And he castles long. And I bring my bishop out. And I'm thinking maybe I can get here, get an attack on it. But it's all one move threats because he can defend. He can always defend. And he defends right off. I bring my other knight down to D7, thinking maybe I can go here and put pressure on his bishop. He brings his knight down. I bring my rook over. Rook comes to F8. I just trying to keep my knight out of the F6 square because I want to eventually move my D2 knight away. Right now, D7 knight's protecting the F6 square, and I want to be able to move that knight away. All right, he drops back. I bring my knight in. I'm just trying to get it out of there. I don't think that's the best move. Could have just gone knight to D8, then bishop down. It's like the only advantage that I have right now is I've got a knight and he's got a bit. Well, it's the only imbalance. It might not be an advantage, but it's an imbalance. All right, so he brings his bishop over, attacking my rook. I just bring my rook to F7. He brings his queen down. And now, well, actually, I bring the knight up, but bishop to B7 was good too. He protects. Now my bishop comes down, and now he's defending. He's going to defend there, and I'm gonna just go over, and I am going to hit it again. So right now it's being attacked by 3 different pieces, and it's defended by 2. So he brings another defender, but now king can come to B8, and I missed that. I should have played that. It'll come back to bite me later on. All right, I bring my pawn up. I'm just wanting to keep him from pushing. He goes, and this right here is now his bishop is undefended, and now if my king was on B8, the tactic would work. And I saw the tactic, but I was like, I didn't prepare it because he can just pin that knight. All right, so he pins the knight. Yeah, I have to move over, and now he takes. And let's see, let's go back. And now, I mean, it's white's got a slight advantage. It's 0.47. I've battled back fairly decently, but white's still winning. He's still a pawn up, but he pushes there, and now can take that pawn off, and he takes with the rook, and now the engine just like bishop to C8, because if he takes, I can take back with the bishop. But I thought, well, I can take. He takes. I can give him a check. And he just drops back to defend. Now, rook takes, the bishop coming over, and now it's almost even because we got opposite colored bishops, and he's a pawn up, but it's opposite colored bishops. He's going to have a hard time converting it. All right, I drop back though. And he can actually come in here, and then I'll pop up there, and that gives him a big advantage. But unfortunately, he is he is really behind on time right now. He's trying to trade pieces off. And once again, if I just trade the piece, I can drop back and, you know, it's not going to be that big a deal defending the position. And I drop back and he times out. And he always had this. When I get in this position, I just take. Get into an in-game position. But overall, I mean, I didn't play it well at all. He got himself in time trouble, and I got the win. So it's unfortunate for him and lucky for me. And now my rating is 21. What's it like? Okay, 2111. All right, so I will see you on the next video.